Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm thrilled you took some time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with me. So, cat ears are on, hair is in a ponytail. The main reason hair is in a ponytail is because I'm going today to get my hair cut. Can't wait, it's gotten so long, it's time to bring it back to life, cut some inches off, so I'm going to be doing that later today. But I have on the rest of my makeup except for my eyes, because today I wanted to come on here to talk to you about my new love, which is the Natasha Deanna Mini Star palette. I received this as a birthday present from two of my very dear friends, and y'all, I have been loving it ever since. So it's just, to me, the perfect little palette. It's got two matte shades, and the matte shades are the perfect tone. Now, the only thing that this is lacking is there's not something in there to set my primer, my eye primer. And what I've already done today is I have put the MAC Painterly Paint Pot on, and I have set it with a cream eyeshadow. And there's not a cream shadow here to set it with. But other than that, I can create an entire look, multiple different looks, using this little palette. So you have this perfect transition shade here. You have a shade that is perfect to deepen up the crease, both mattes. And then you have three shimmer shades that when used can make your eye looks completely different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to do a look, and I may do one look and then I may add a little to make it look a little different, just to kind of show you the variations with this little palette. This palette I think is $25. Great way to try out Natasha Deanna. It's the only Natasha Deanna palette I have, but it's a great way I think to kind of dip your toe in the water. I feel like some of her larger palettes, while they are exorbitantly expensive, I mean, over $100 for an eyeshadow palette is really crazy. And I can say that now because I've never paid that for one. I think the most I've ever paid is the Viseart one, which is around $80, and I felt like I was a little crazy doing that. But this is a great way to not get overwhelmed and to really try out and see what you think about her eyeshadow. So I'm going to zoom in, and we're going to do a look using this palette. Okay, so I've zoomed in. I've got my mirror like right here. So if you see me looking this way, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. Also, I want to talk about, I'm using three brushes. The three brushes that I will be using are all by Wayne Goss. Yes, I've drank the Kool-Aid, and y'all, they are so good. The first one is the Wayne Goss 16. It's just kind of a fluffier blending brush. The next one is the Wayne Goss 17, which is a smaller blending brush. And the last one is a smudger brush, and do we have a number? 05. Okay, so like I said, there's two matte shades in here. The first one is this lighter shade. So I'm going to take the Wayne Goss 16, load my brush up, kind of tap it off, and that is what I'm going to focus in my crease. And y'all, look how pretty that is. I mean, it blends like a dream. It just really goes on. You have a lot of pigment. Again, I dipped my brush in it once on each side, so I want to point that out. We're not having to go back into the product. We're talking major pigment with just one sweep of the brush. On the smaller brush, I'm going to take that same color, and I'm just going to really focus it, kind of deepen up with that same color, the crease itself. Okay, now I'm going to deepen up the crease even more with this darker matte shade on the Wayne Goss 17. And y'all, look, we're just going to go kind of in the outer V. And I mean, look how much pigment you're getting. Tons of pigment. Now I'm going to go back in with the bigger brush and just kind of do some blending so we have no rough edges. And now let me say, you could stop here, throw on some liner, throw on some mascara, and be done. And that could be your look, just stopping right here. Of course, that's not what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna first do is I'm gonna go in with this champagne shade. I'm just gonna put it on my finger, and we're just gonna pack that. I'm gonna sweep that kind of across the lid. Okay, so lots of days, y'all, this is where I stop. I will smudge some, and I'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take my smudger brush and go in with that darkest shade and just kind of connect what I consider connecting the lower lash line and the top. Just right, really focusing on that outer V. And then I'm going to take that lighter color and just smudge out that lower lash line to where it's not quite so dark. And lots of days, y'all, I slap on mascara and this is it. This is where I stop. But for purposes of today, I'm going to show you a little more. So I'm going to go in with this kind of greenish gold on my finger, and I'm going to pat that in the center. You see how it just kind of deepens up the look. It really just deepens up. I'm going to take my fluffy brush, do some blending to where there's no harsh lines. And you can see it just deepened up that look a little more. Again, you could stop here. You could take that greenish gold and go all the way to the inside. You could definitely do that. Or you could even, if you want to go in with this, and this is the shade right here that I think I am, what is the name of that shade? I believe that is Orion, I think. I'm the least impressed with this shade. It doesn't pick up well on my finger. I don't think, like as you can see, I'm patting it with my finger, and I don't really see much color payoff. So this is the only shade that I am pretty disappointed in. I have made it work using Fix Plus and a brush, but it even took a lot of work then. But you can see I'm really placing it, and I just don't see a whole lot of color. So if you're wanting this palette for this color, pass. Because this color is, I mean, you can see it slightly, but it definitely leaves a lot to be desired. You have to really work with it. So what I'm going to do to kind of fix the look, since I messed it up with that shade, I'm going to go back in with this one on my finger, and I'm just going to place that. And y'all, the shimmer in this is gorgeous. It can really be built up to look really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop off camera. I am going to just curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I've got mascara on. You can see the eye look. It's shimmery, it's sparkly. I think it's gorgeous. My opinion on this is, if you are looking to get a friend of yours a gift, go get this. I mean, this is just great. My only complaint is, again, this greenish shade. I know they put it in there because I think the palette looks fun with it, a pop of color. I wish this was a matte beige color I could set my eye with, or even I mean, really, that's kind of would be the best thing, would be for it to be that color. Anyway, yeah, love this thing. You can see such a simple, quick, easy look. I've been wearing it a ton. I've been wearing it a ton to work. Yes, shocking, because you can even see the amount of shimmer and glitter, but hey, I rock it on to work, love it, and I just really can't get enough of it. I think it's also great if you are a professional and maybe you don't want to rock that to work. You know what? You could do an all matte look, throw this in your bag. If you're going out for night, take your finger, dab you some shimmer on. you have a perfectly easy day to night look. I mean, it's just great. This is great for the woman on the go, for the no nonsense woman who wants something easy, but yet something that looks really put together and fun. So yeah, I was going to zoom back, but I have used my shirt per the usual to wipe my brushes off and wipe my fingers off. So it looks a little bit of a hot mess. So I will spare you that. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I would love to have you back here on a regular basis. And as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week. And I will see you all soon. Bye, y'all.